And now the opposition India bloc has released their own exit poll. Now we will get you the numbers that the India bloc says that they will be securing. So in Uttar Pradesh, according to the India bloc's exit poll, they will be securing 40 seats, whereas in Bihar 22, in Haryana 5, in Karnataka 24, Telangana 10, Delhi 4, Kerala 20, Tamil Nadu 40, Punjab 13, West Bengal 24, Haryana 7, Jharkhand 10, Madhya Pradesh 7, Rajasthan 7, Chhattisgarh 5, Odisha 3, Andhra Pradesh 1, Karnataka 15, in Gujarat 5, Assam 5, Jammu and Kashmir 5, and in Himachal Pradesh 2. So this is what the India bloc's exit poll says. These are the figures that they believe they will be securing. And we also have details on why the Congress party took a U-turn on taking part in exit polls. Remember, just one day before the exit polls, the Congress party said that they will not be participating in any of the television debates on exit polls, whereas on the day of exit poll, there was a India bloc meeting, after which they decided, the Congress party said that they will be taking part in the exit polls. Now, Hemant Soren's ex-Jharkhand Chief Minister's wife, Hemant Soren's wife, and Sharad Pawar's leaders said that the Congress should be taking part in the exit poll debates, as staying out will help the BJP narrative in counting. So this is what was discussed in the India bloc's meeting, after which the Congress party decided to take a U-turn and take part in the exit poll debates. Priyanka Gandhi said that they should have their own exit poll, and this is where the 295 number came from, as was being claimed by Rahul Gandhi and Mallikarjun Kharge right after the India bloc's meeting ahead of the exit polls. Now, India bloc believes that they will be securing 295 seats in the Lok Sabha elections. Remember, the counting day is tomorrow. The results will be out tomorrow. But the India bloc believes that they will be securing 295. But most of the other exit polls are saying that India bloc will secure less than 200 seats. Our senior editor Pallavi Ghosh is now joining us on this story. Pallavi, a very good morning to you. Pallavi, so Rahul Gandhi and the opposition leaders have outrightly, said that these exit polls are false. They are not credible. In fact, this is Modi media's exit poll.
Yes, that's right. If you had heard Rahul Gandhi's statement yesterday, he actually did a kind of a comparison with Sidhu Moosewala's earlier song 295, and he went on to say that 295 is the figure which we are going to be getting. You just gave out the figures of the Congress's, or rather the India bloc's own estimate, or if you want to call it their own exit poll, on why they are so confident that they are going to be forming the government when that counting takes place tomorrow. They've completely trashed the exit poll. In fact, look at the kind of flip-flop. Initially, they said that we are not even going to go and take part in exit poll debates because we don't believe in them. They're engineered by the BJP because it wants to set a narrative on counting day. But then later on, because of pressure which came in from the allies, they decided to participate. But till that counting doesn't take place, the stand is official. It's very clear. We are not going to go by the exit poll results.
Also, Pallavi, Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal has also alleged that these exit polls are not credible. In fact, he has said that this is a part of the BJP's propaganda.
See, one point which is being raised by the opposition parties of the India bloc is that there is going to be a problem when the counting is going to take place. In fact, if you remember Jairam Ramesh's allegation along with Ajay Makar that the Home Minister has called up at least 150 DMs and telling them and giving them instructions on how the counting should take place. So this is why they have also got a plan in place, that's the opposition parties, Anjali, on how they are going to try and put their best foot forward on the day of the counting. Each poll booth or polling agent has been told to be aggressive, to keep a close watch on the EVM machines plus the VVPAT paper, because what they are saying is that the exit polls have been released in such a manner that there is a mind game which is being played with the counting agents. And this is why they feel that the exit polls were completely unfair. And this is something which the Election Commission should have taken cognizance of.
All right, Pallavi, please stay with us. We're also being joined by CNN News 18's Sherin Elizabeth on this story. Sherin, the numbers, the exit poll numbers which have been shared by the India bloc, they are claiming that they're going to secure 295 seats. And the state-wise numbers seem to be absolutely contradictory to what the exit polls have been showing.
Anjali, if you remember the visuals of the India Alliance meeting that happened on Friday, you can see, I beg your pardon, on Saturday, you can see how each of the leaders were carrying a sheet of paper with them. The sources within the Congress party has in fact been suggesting is that each of the leaders have in fact brought their own an assessment, their own analysis as far as what is the situation on ground. And based on that is what this number has in fact come up in the India Alliance, that they are going to win about 295. So that is why just after the meeting was over, there was a press conference where they have in fact said that they will be participating in the exit poll, but their exit poll is people's exit poll, and the exit polls that are going to be shown in TV is going to be a government survey, and that is why they are going to reject it. And that is exactly what has happened. We have seen how each of the India Alliance members have rejected the exit poll. Some of them have been calling this bogus. Jairam Ramesh, in fact, went ahead and said that this is just a stage that is being set up for rigging the elections. Apart from that, Rahul Gandhi himself has been calling this a fantasy poll. Shashi Tharoor, in fact, says that the exit poll has went overboard with their calculation. BJP is not going to win any seats, be it Tamil Nadu or Kerala. So that is their assessment, that is their analysis. Each of the leaders who were present in the meeting bought a paper, and they, in fact, in the meeting has in fact put forward that what is really, according to them, the ground situation, and as per them, 295 is the seat that they are going to win. But it is just matter of a few hours from now. Tomorrow, the results will come. We'll get to know that whether the analysis done by the India Alliance is actually on point or not.
All right, Sherin and Pallavi, thank you so much for getting us all those details. Right now, we are